Hello guys, welcome back. This is Pete Dahlgren building the Mears Models F86. And what I'm working on right now today is actually getting the sliding canopy actually functioning. And I'm doing that with an actuator. But before I can do that and actually finish doing a lot of this interior work that's in there, I really got a lot of fitting and things to do inside this hatch. And I knew I was not quite in there because I wasn't sure what cockpit I was going to use. And I still got some work to do. So basically, I've got most of the rivets done to this point on the jet. And basically, what I'm doing now is making all the locking mechanisms for this, so this actually will go. Now, you'll notice I put the canopy inside it, which is the way it's supposed to be, and this is very rough, and it's not completely finished fit in there. Now, the one thing is I wanted to do on this thing is I wanted certain things done to make it, I didn't want any bolts. On the original build, you'll notice on the back, then there are 2 bolts that go there. And that you would actually, in fact, put in the front 1 guide pin, and that would lock this down, and then you would put 2 screws to hold it down in there. Well, I thought that was ugly. So basically what I'm doing here, guys, I used a knife, thought maybe something came in. I'm waiting on the cockpit. It's kind of holding things up a little bit. I'm gonna work around it until I get this part, at least get the mechanism right and all this. But anyway, I think one of the big things is that in order to do that, I have no idea where anything goes in there yet. I have not seen the kit. I know it will fit in there. It's going to have to be all built in. I know that the dash should be pretty close to in here, if not in. So this is all temporary. Now I've got a head that comes in there, and I guess by measuring off the pictures of where it's going to go. And it's going to sit fairly high. But what I want to do now is, because I have a 15-inch pilot up there, I'm guesstimating that his head's going to sit about here, which means the seat and everything will be in there. You're going to be able to see a lot of things. But the one thing that I didn't do is really overthink it yet, and I left a lot of stuff wild in here, meaning I never cleaned up any of these edges and all that, and this has got a bulk and work can still be added to. That had to be exactly where it was. Now the canopy latch, this is an iFly Achilles thing, and you just pull it open like so, and then this just simply raises up, and then I used the 2 holes in there and put 2 nails in it for guide pins. And this is cool because when you pull this, everything just goes. You push it in and it's locked, and it will support the weight of the entire airplane, believe it or not. No chance of it coming off, and it disappears pretty good. But I think we can still get a little bit better in there. And so there's a little bit of things that I've been trying to get and incorporate in here, and it's going to require a little bit more time to get other things kind of done. So basically what I'm going to do is work on getting that actuator in place, get all the railing, the lock for the hood that actually makes this stay on. I got some pins that go in, and then I'll start getting ready as soon as the rest is. This is a plywood part that is actually epoxied in, and it just sits in and it slides fairly easy. But with the primers and stuff like that in there, I got to do some sanding to adjust it and get it to loosen up a little bit. And I did glass the bottom, and I will glass the top of that, but not until I actually see the damn kit, if it ever shows up, and get all these parts done, because I want that to look as good as it is. Another reason I'm doing this here is because I'm using this scratched up canopy that I use to kind of make other things work, but I'm using it as a pattern, and I will actually put some temporary screws in it here every once in a while. Around here you'll see them all the way around it. I think it'll look pretty good, and through here, but I can still reach in it, providing the cockpit can actually be removed. which is what I'm hoping to be able to do with this, to get the glass actually in it, because I don't want to paint the jet with all that intact in there. I want to be able to mask it off real good. That's why this piece is going to be removable. You'll be able to take it off like so, and then I can just cover that all up. So once it sits in there, it does actually close up very nicely. So I've added a lot of these details into it, and I've got a lot more to go. But I think one of the biggest thing is now I'm to the point where I need to start installing some of the systems to incorporate them into the detail set and kind of make things going. So I'm working on getting everything done here. So anyway, I'll keep you guys posted a little bit more and show you guys some progress on this and what I've done in the near future. Other than that, we are going balls out on the rivets and everything else, but putting these on, you got to take some time and work on other things to make sure you're staying consistent with other things, so other things to be done like other things are being done. And again, I will not install any of the electronics until every bit of the bodywork, every bit of anything that could be done on here could be done. So I'm getting certain things done, so I've got them, but I'm not getting in a hurry to install the pipe or the engine or any of the electronics until I know damn good and well all the painting is done. I'm going to get a shop vac. I'm going to scuff that whole inside of that thing out and scrub it completely clean, and then we'll start adding the power safe receiver, start adding some batteries. Wiring is going to start getting made. We'll start getting things ready for the pilot, the HUD. There's 4 batteries going in this airplane because some of them are going to be totally independent. They won't be robbed off of, the pilot is not going to be run off of any of the flight systems. For some reason, I just have a problem with that and won't do it. And I want him to be able to look around and do things. I got him fully automated, and we'll go over that once it gets time to start doing some installation and getting all these things looking awesome. So anyway, I'll be starting to get the rudders and the elevators installed, get them epoxy in place, and start getting other little things done so the detailing can be finished. It's a lot of work, guys, to get to this point. It looks like it's getting close. It looks like I'm going fast, but guys, I've already got a week into just getting details done, and it takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of patience. You cannot get in a big hurry with it. And yes, I do have the latches back in it, and they're going to look pretty good, I think. And I did do some cutting in it to kind of make it look like these are hoods have been a little scraped up and stuff, and it's part of my weathering. And I'll show you that when I get the airbrush out and start actually doing the actual paint job and everything else, and we get it sealed and start showing colors on it. And it'll be a pretty neat experience to look at. It'll be pretty smooth. Matter of fact, you're going to see a lot more of the rivets than you will actual panel lines on this, and that's exactly the look I'm looking for. So I want certain things to kind of look a little like they've been open a few times and this and that and get it. But other than that, it's going to be a lot of Dremel work. And there's a lot of other little things we're going to be doing here. But the jet's it is promising to be very, very amazing. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. And we'll be back with another progress report. But from where we started to where we're at now, it's pretty freaking amazing. Anyway, like and subscribe, share with your buddies, and we'll get her done. Thanks for watching.